Looking back at high school, it really was a tale of two students in one body. On one hand, I was the kid who aced every math and science test. Equations, formulas, physics problems, they just clicked. It felt like my brain was hardwired for logic. But on the other hand, put a history book or a language assignment in front of me, and it was a completely different story. I just couldn't connect with subjects like history, geography, or languages. It felt like trying to read a foreign language I'd never seen before. My report cards were a real roller coaster of A's and C's. This created a huge internal conflict. My heart yearned to be on the sports field, coaching and inspiring young athletes as a physical education teacher. I loved the energy, the movement, the strategy, but my brain, the logical, problem-solving part, kept pulling me towards engineering. It saw a clear, structured path, a future built on numbers and design. It was a constant tug of war between passion and aptitude. In the end, logic won. I graduated with really high grades in my science subjects and got accepted into a top-tier engineering college. The first year of college was incredible. I dove into my engineering courses, and, to my surprise, I excelled. But I didn't let go of my passion. I joined the gymnastics team, and it was like finding my other half again. I trained hard and even managed to win second place in a huge college-wide gymnastics meet. I got to travel, compete against other schools, and live that athletic dream. Even if it was on the side, it felt like I had it all. The best of both worlds. But then, second year hit. The engineering curriculum got exponentially harder. The projects were more demanding, the exams were relentless, and there just weren't enough hours in the day. Slowly but surely, gymnastics had to take a back seat. My time was completely consumed by textbooks and lab reports. There was no time left for the gym, no time for that passion. It's funny how life works. I've come to believe that our lives are a bit like quantum physics. Maybe 50% is predetermined, like the talents we're born with. The other 50% is random, a sea of possibilities. It's only when we choose to focus on something, to observe it, that it becomes our fixed reality. My focus on engineering made it my particle, my determined path, while my life as an athlete faded back into the wave of random what-ifs. What do you think? Have you ever had to choose between your head and your heart? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to share a little bit about my journey, a story that really shaped who I am. It all started back in high school. To be honest, high school was a real mix for me. On one hand, I absolutely loved science and math. I could spend hours solving complex equations and understanding how things worked. But on the other hand, subjects like languages, history, and geography, let's just say they weren't my strong suit. It felt like my brain was split in two. One part of me, my heart, dreamed of being a physical education teacher. I was passionate about sports, especially gymnastics, and loved the idea of inspiring others through movement and fitness. But the other part, my logical brain, was pulling me towards engineering. It just made sense, given my grades in the science subjects. After graduation, the decision was kind of made for me. I got accepted into a top engineering college with a great scholarship. My first year of college was a whirlwind. I was doing really well in my engineering classes, and I even managed to continue with my passion for gymnastics. I competed in several meets and even won second place in the entire college. Traveling to different places to compete against other schools was an incredible experience. It felt like I was living the best of both worlds, balancing my academic mind with my athletic heart. But as I moved into my second year, things started to change. The engineering curriculum got way more demanding. The projects were bigger, The exams were harder, and suddenly there just wasn't any time left for gymnastics. I had to make a tough choice and focus solely on my degree. It was a bittersweet moment, letting go of one dream to fully pursue another. Looking back, it makes me think about how life unfolds. I have this little theory that life is about 50% predetermined and 50% random, kind of like quantum physics. What you choose to focus on, what you observe, and put your energy into, that's what becomes solid and determined. Like a particle, everything else remains a wave of random possibilities. My focus shifted to engineering, and so my path became determined in that direction. What do you think? Have you ever had to make a choice like that? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. See you in the next one.